Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to this live today, Wednesday, October 4th. I'll jump to our economic calendar to check what are and what will be the released report for this week. So today we had the ADP report in the US. It was at 3:15 p.m. and the release number was uh, 89K, and uh, it's the lower since February 2022. It's almost a year or 2 years since we had uh, such report. So most of the traders thought that it will be negative for the US, and they forgot that we had another one related to the PMI, and the release number was 30, 53.6, and the impact was positive on the dollar as we send it to our Telegram channels. Why? Because every number bigger than 50 is positive for the uh, the index, so it's for the dollar. For tomorrow, we have the unemployment claims, or the initial job claims released at will be released at 3:30. We have a crucial day on Friday, and it's gonna be the NFP versus the unemployment rate. The expectation shows a fall in the unemployment rate by 0.1%. It could be due to the fact that we had a negative ADP. However, we had a positive JOLTS. I think we will go with a positive NFP and a negative unemployment rate. It's only a sentiment. The following week would be a very crucial one due to the fact that we have the PPI and the CPI. And from now, I can say that the CPI will be positive. Whenever or if the CPI will be negative, I think I would put a question mark on the released and the accuracy of the data released. Let's jump first to the euro dollar. On the daily time frame, I'm in the bearish trend line. So the structure of the market, it's broken. Till now, I'm in a bearish trend line in the short and the midterm. However, my support now is on the 1.04 or 0.5 psychological level, as well as now it's a supply zone. So on the euro, most of the psychological levels are a very strong and a very crucial support and resistance, depending on the situation of the price. So now my favorite scenario would be a fall towards the 1.04 psychological level. My second scenario would be a rise towards the trend line, as well as with the combination of a support or resistance. On the 4 hour time frame, like there's nothing. Like here, I think we have the 50 Fibonacci correction. So it worked as a support. So I think if we go to a lower time frame, it will be a combination with something. Let's check them. So here I have a strong. It's not a strong one. It's a support. Like on a lower time frame, you can combine like a few candles together. So here it was a, if you want a small support, it's not a strong one, with the combination of the 50 Fibonacci uh, correction, and that's a better sign for the euro dollar. We will go now to the Australian dollar. On the daily time frame, I'm as well on a bearish trend line. I had the ranging market who stays around 2 months, one and a half months, as well as I had the astonishing double top on the daily, Now I had a breakout of the ranging market due to the fact that I had some released news. So my first scenario would be a fall towards the 0.62 psychological level. So we are far around 100 pips from now. My second scenario would be a retest of the 0.6360. The Australian dollar is a weak currency, as well as I have a strong currency, which is the XY, that shows a that attracts, if you want, a big deal of buyers. Let's go to the XY. Astonishing move for the XY. Even I have a negative report on the ADP. However, it respected the support. I can measure that one here. It's also 50% Fibonacci correction, and that's a bull sign for the XY. If I can go to a lower time frame, you can clearly see the amount and the size of that candle here. I think we are in a bullish trend line for the mid as well as the long term. The one fact that will make the XY fall is a recession signs, and I think we are a bit far from that situation here. So till now it's only a correction. I have two scenarios. My first one would be a rise toward the 1.8 psychological level. The second one will be whenever this candle here closes below the 106.50 or 106.40, it might form an evening star, and it might fall again. So till now I have as well an Elliott wave. My third wave could be here, and then I will search for the extension of the fifth one. And I think usually the wave 5 can go around the 38 or the 50, and I think the bullish trend can extend a bit more. Let's check the gold. I had an astonishing Elliott wave on the daily candle on the gold. Here the correction ABC formed something. It's a correction for the Elliott wave, definitely. However, it might be a flag. So any break or any daily close below the 1819 or 1818, then I will look for it to be short towards the 1800. All of these are just analysis. They are not signals. My second scenario would be a rise towards the 1850 if the price holds below above the 1820 22 23. So this would be my scenarios for the gold. Now if I want to do a small analysis for the gold on a long term, if I want to consider that one here as a flag, whenever the price just rise a bit and hit the 18,019 or the 1900, any breakout above that flag will make historical level. I think in the long term. We will go now to the WTI. It respected the daily EMA. Is now on the daily EMA. For me, I think it's the perfect entry here on these candles. So we have OPEC today. We had OPEC and KSA, Saudi Arabia, cut the production by 1 million barrel, and that might be positive for the WTI. Technically speaking, we are in a correction, and the daily MA usually on the WTI, the 50 daily MA, he respected a lot. So I think it might reject from here, and I don't think we will have a breakout yet on the oil. Regarding the trend line, if I want to see the trend line, so that point here, it's a combination between the trend and the daily MA, and I think that's a bullish sign, not a bearish sign. So the entry was just on that point here. On a lower time frame, I don't think I had something. I had something similar to head and shoulders on the 4-hour MA. It's not a perfect one, but I think the price will reject from these zones for sure. So thanks for watching me. I was Johnny. I hold the position of chief economic analyst at Bookshare. We'll see you on Friday.